Hello, everyone, and welcome to the American Family Insurance DreamBank, where we believe in the transformative power of dreams. I'm Andy, and on behalf of DreamBank, we're thrilled to have you with us for today's special event, Growing Your Business as a Purpose-Driven Entrepreneur with Kathy Ireland. For those who've attended our virtual or in-person events in the past, welcome back. For anyone that is joining us for the first time, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to DreamBank. Here at American Family Insurance, life's better when you're under our roof because when you feel totally supported and protected, any dream is possible. That's why we created DreamBank, an inspirational community destination and virtual experience designed to help people pursue, achieve, and protect their dreams. Before we kick off today's event, I'd like to highlight an exciting upcoming DreamBank offering. Join us for an extraordinary full-day virtual experience at the 7th Annual American Family Insurance DreamBank Dream Summit, featuring keynote speakers Mel Robbins and the Scott Brothers. This free event will inspire you to explore your unique possibilities and dream fearlessly. The summit takes place on November 13th. You can scan the QR code to RSVP today, and I'll also drop the registration link in the chat shortly. And now, DreamBank invites you to join American Family Insurance brand ambassador Kathy Ireland for an insightful session exploring the concept of the purpose-driven entrepreneur. Please join me in welcoming Kathy Ireland.
Oh, thank you, DreamBank team, for that amazing introduction. As a purpose-driven entrepreneur, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. So today, we're going to do a deep dive into this topic and really explore why businesses grounded in purpose succeed. So today we'll talk about how to define and refine your purpose and how that will help you to grow your purpose-driven business. So if everyone's ready, let's get started. What do we mean when we talk about a purpose-driven business? Simply put, it's a business guided by values, a business that knows what it stands for, and that is what attracts customers who want more from businesses they support. It's a growing phenomenon. Customers are increasingly seeking brands that align with their values and brands who will make a positive social impact in their communities. A common thread with entrepreneurs who lead with purpose is their thought behind how they can make the world a better place through what they're doing. They understand that their values are their greatest asset, and they leverage these values to cultivate meaningful connections with their customer. Businesses are increasingly recognizing the importance of aligning their vision and operations with a deeper sense of purpose. And this shift, it's transforming how companies view their role in society. Purpose-driven businesses, they go beyond the traditional metrics of success, such as revenue or market share, and look to ways in which they can make a positive contribution to their community within that environment. So some may think purpose isn't a priority when running a successful business, that revenue alone should guide decisions. And of course, a business can't succeed without profit. However, research shows purpose can actually enhance the profitability and success of a business. One recent study found that brands that make purpose an important part of their strategy outperformed others on common measures of financial performance and even produced better market and shareholder value by doing so. Without a purpose, you could end up making decisions that don't serve you or your customers. Think of your purpose as a filter. It helps to keep out distractions and prevent errors. And with a clear focus on direction, your entire organization can work collectively towards a common goal. By harnessing the power of purpose, you can foster a culture of innovation and integrity that resonates with you, your employees, and your customers. My entrepreneurial journey began as a 4-year-old selling painted rocks from my wagon. From there, I had a paper route. And Dad always said, Kathy, give 110%. If the customer expects the paper on the driveway, you put it on the front porch. That was my lesson in learning to bring purpose to work, to honor my customers by under promising and over delivering. And that is foundational in our business today. In 93, I was an aging pregnant model who was approached to start a company with a single pair of socks. When my first child was born, taking a 1 minute shower became a luxury. Going shopping, dealing with car seats, diapers, temper tantrums, that becomes heroic. I quickly learned moms are underserved. And we began our brand with a mission of finding solutions for families, especially busy moms. And this mission gave our company its purpose. And we quickly identified what products and services would be appropriate for our brand. We needed them to be good solutions for our customers, and they had to be safe for families. For example, if a product had toxic ingredients or sharp edges that could hurt little ones, that would not be a good product for us. We chose our retail partners carefully and knew they needed to honor our customers' heroic effort to make it to the store by giving moms a simple and easy shopping experience. So, by serving and protecting our customers, we built relationships of trust that continue to last throughout the decades. So, now let's explore why purpose driven businesses succeed. As an entrepreneur, you make decisions every single day, from the hiring process to offerings and long term business goals. Let's be honest, it can be overwhelming. However, when your business is centered around purpose, it can become a North Star that simplifies your decision making process. Your purpose helps you gain better focus on what's important and serves as a constant reminder of your company's core values and mission. This ensures every decision you make is aligned with your larger goals. It shapes your strategy, guides your operations, and informs your culture. Purpose also helps you build a compelling story. When you're talking about your company, whether to customers, employees, or investors, telling your story and what you stand for gives them a reason to care. Another benefit: purpose can increase innovation. When you're purpose driven, you're investing in the long game. Thinking about lasting impact forces you to slow down, to put time and attention into research and development, to invest in ideas. From our experience, when people care about the impact of what they do, it naturally sparks creativity. A strong, purpose driven organization can also help employees feel secure and confident. Your business's focus on the greater good means your team is more likely to feel motivated to challenge the status quo and ask those what if questions that can grow into new products and services. You're able to minimize distractions and cultivate an environment of continuous improvement and adaptability. Your purpose can also help you attract top talent attuned to your vision, individuals who are eager to work to make a difference, people who are motivated by more than just financial incentives. So, having a compelling purpose is particularly attractive to younger professionals. In fact, over 1/3 of Gen Z and millennial workers would turn down a job if it doesn't align with their values. Imagine your company's purpose as a magnet, drawing in like minded individuals who are passionate about contributing to a cause greater than themselves. This shared vision fosters a sense of community and belonging that increases collaboration and dedication. So, we've established why purpose driven businesses succeed. But how does your purpose affect your customers' needs? Customers have more options today than ever when it comes to choosing products and services. And long gone are the days when we solely relied on traditional advertising and word of mouth. Now, people are more likely to find products scrolling on social media, watching YouTube, unboxings, or listening to a podcast. Purpose can be a differentiator in these spaces. Customers are drawn to businesses that stand for something. In fact, 80% of customers today say that buying from a purpose driven brand helps them feel like they're making a difference. There's an emotional connection that helps set you apart from the competition and humanizes your brand. Yes, price is always important. However, today's customers want more. The larger story you tell about your brand, the more important it is to them. For example, they may look at how a company treats their employees, their work environment, or how that company supports the community it operates in. Some customers may want a company that's grounded in preserving cultures or traditions through local and ethically sound ways of sourcing. Conscious minded customers may also look for companies that promote sustainability. For example, one that uses recycled packaging or commits to planting more trees. Other customers may seek out brands that give to nonprofits, such as a wildlife fund or health initiative. They may choose companies that are led by or that focus on women or people of color. A well defined, authentic purpose can help you get noticed in the marketplace. Purpose driven businesses build that next level relationship with the customer by transparently communicating your purpose and demonstrating a commitment to it. You can cultivate a loyal customer base that's willing to support you even in competitive markets. And oftentimes, those customers are open to paying more for products and services if they feel it contributes to the greater good. For example, let's say someone's looking for a new moisturizer. There are countless great options to choose from. Yet, how do they pick which one is right for them? Of course, they want a product that works well for their skin and for their budget. And there are plenty of brands that might fit that bill. Specifically, however, customers are often more open to purchasing a brand if they align with what it stands for. If they're choosing between two products in the same price range, yet one is advertised as cruelty free or made without harmful chemicals, I'll give you a guess as to which one they're going to go with. As a brand, the ultimate goal with your target audience is loyalty, and that loyalty is built on reputation and trust. Purpose driven businesses excel in cultivating a devoted customer base. So when other trending brands appear in the marketplace, your customers are less likely to be swayed. Trends come and go. However, a brand with true purpose has real staying power. Your brand's purpose can help win over customers for a lifetime. And this loyalty, it's not just based on the quality of your products. It's also gauged by shared values and a vision that resonates with your customers' beliefs and aspirations. As an example, American Family Insurance, they give back so much, and it's because they truly care. And it's something that is not often talked about publicly, all the good they bring to this world. So I will be glad to do it for them. For almost 15 years, it's been our company's biggest honor to partner with American Family. Yes, they serve families in an unrivaled, powerful way through insurance. However, they also work in an extraordinary capacity through philanthropic work. This is a company that gives back to the communities it serves in meaningful ways every day, supporting incredible causes in very big ways. And yet, nothing is too small for them either. A key example is their partnership with the Steve Stricker Foundation, where they produce the American Family Insurance Golf Championship. This supports such critical causes like their world class American Family Children's Hospital. It's truly amazing. This company quietly does so much good, and we're so grateful to them for all that they do. From their leadership team to their agents, American Family has our heart. So, next, let's expand on why employee engagement is a critical factor in the success of any organization and how purpose driven businesses have a distinct advantage in this area. In essence, when your employees can share in your company's mission, they'll take pride in contributing and feel a sense of ownership in helping you succeed. Building your team around a collective purpose helps you attract the right support to achieve your business dreams. It's simple. Employees who start each day knowing and believing in your why accomplish better work. They'll become invested in innovation and solving problems because they know their work is making an impact. Giving people something to believe in can also boost their creativity. When people are motivated by purpose versus monetary gain, their passion takes the lead. They feel empowered to make a difference. Providing the space and ability for your employees to work in innovative and creative ways naturally leads to higher levels of job satisfaction. There are few things more inspiring than having a sense of serving the greater good. And when implemented correctly, employees can appreciate the fact that their work, their hard work, it contributes within purpose-driven businesses that are going to make a positive impact on that common goal. And lastly, when business decisions are made with purpose in mind, it doesn't just build customer loyalty, it increases employee loyalty and retention. In fact, employee retention rates were 40% higher in purpose-driven companies. This loyalty is crucial for building a strong and stable team. Because of my dad's career and helping farm workers through a labor union, I've always been aware of how important the how is. When I began my company with socks, the question included, how are these socks being made? What's going on behind the scenes? We began our sock business by conducting surprise factory inspections. You learn a lot when you show up unexpectedly. The factories were wonderful, and I learned my business partners shared my values and making sure these socks were brought to market ethically. It took well over a year for the socks to be profitable, but knowing we were making good products at a good value, providing good jobs where people were well treated, encouraged me on difficult days when the company was struggling and facing a lot of rejection. We believed in what we were doing, and that brought joy that sustained us on our journey to sell our 100 millionth pair of socks. We continue with the strictest level of factory compliance today, and our biggest joy is joining with others to serve in areas of nonprofit. We work closely with our business partners and colleagues to learn how our values align and how we can join together to support meaningful philanthropy. Knowing our purpose of serving others through nonprofits, it energizes our entire team to succeed. Now, if you're ever contemplating starting a new business, you probably know that it involves a lot of hard work, long hours, and sleepless nights. And though it's an unfortunate reality, 50% of small businesses fail within their first 5 years. Nearly every entrepreneur faces challenges. Yet, having a purpose greater than yourself can give you and your team the edge and perseverance needed to weather the inevitable storms that come our way. Your business becomes more than just a venture. It transforms into a mission that inspires resilience and determination. It's a powerful motivator, instilling a sense of responsibility and commitment that fuels your dedication and propels your business forward, even when you face challenges. It gives you courage to persevere through adversity instead of calling it quits, because there's more at stake than just yourself. In other words, when you approach obstacles in the way of achieving your entrepreneurial dreams, you can better navigate overcoming them when you evaluate your choices through the lens of your core values. You'll align your path forward with your overall goals and how those goals will contribute to your community and stakeholders. By prioritizing purpose, even in tough times, you open doors to innovative solutions and untapped opportunities that you may never have even considered otherwise. In the early years of our company, I was about to give my first business talk. And as I saw people taking their seats, I wanted to run away and hide. And a team member said, "Take your eyes off yourself. You take care of them." So I took a deep breath and I gave the business talk. And afterwards, my team was very blunt and told me that I had a lot of work to do before I could do any more public speaking. I say this to encourage you, not if, but when you fail, because we all do. Learn from your mistakes, make adjustments, and get back out and do it again. I'm naturally shy and introverted, and being exposed to needs that are so much bigger than me inspires a desire to be a great steward of every opportunity. And having nonprofit goals helps me take my eyes off discomfort and shyness and fight through the hard days. Recently, I was mentoring a friend who is an entrepreneurial artist, and she needed to sell her art, but she felt shy asking people to pay for her work. I reminded her of her great passion for rescuing animals and shared that if she could move forward, she would be able to help a lot more of them. That was the motivation she needed. And today her business is thriving. And yes, she's helping animals. So now that we've established the importance of purpose fueled business, let's take the first step to defining or refining your purpose. Start by asking yourself some questions. What truly drives you? What are your values, dreams, and passions? What lights you up inside, or even what brings you joy? Could those moments hold clues to your purpose? There are so many ways to answer, but just exploring these questions can be a great start. And one simple but powerful way is to keep a journal. Now, I recommend using paper for this process. It lets you slow down and really think and can act as a record for your ideas and decisions. You could make this a daily practice, getting your thoughts down each day. You could use your journal when you want to really focus on your goals and aspirations, or you could use it as a way to unwind your mind from all the ideas that have been simmering in your head. Write what's made you happy, encouraged, and fulfilled. Consider the moments in your life when you felt most alive and connected to your authentic self. Think about the things that you do that really satisfy and give you a sense of accomplishment. And if you could do anything without limits, what would your dreams look like? Also, think about what you'd walk away from. Those limits can help you refine your values. Write it all down. This practice really helps you reflect on what is important and clarify your thoughts. Over time, you'll notice patterns and insights that can guide your entrepreneurial journey. And remember to take the time to be thankful. It is a great way to de stress and focus on what's important. A gratitude practice will help you stay grounded when life gets hectic. And writing down what you're grateful for is a powerful self care ritual. You'll feel more connected to others and learn to recognize the many ways that people show up for you on a daily basis. It takes you to the here and now and helps you slow down and take stock. It helps you be more positive and what could be better for defining or refining your purpose. Another way to discover your purpose is by getting involved. Volunteer for a nonprofit that does work that you really admire. Take part in a community group, take a class, talk to people. There's so much to do and so many ways to make a difference. Check out local recreational opportunities, follow community boards, and attend local events. You can scan the bulletin boards that you might see at your local library, coffee shop, or grocery store. Challenge yourself to grow and learn what motivates you. And engaging with diverse communities and unique experiences can broaden your perspective. You might find passions you never knew existed. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, learning something new, and embracing the unknown. Also, think about other people who inspire you and the work they do. These people could be in your family or your local community, or it could be someone that you admire from afar, a leader, a celebrity, even a sports figure. It might even be someone who's no longer living, but who made an impact. What do you love about them? How are they making a difference? And reflecting on their journeys can give you perspective on your own. So, growing up, my parents taught me the importance of helping others, which developed my passion for service. So, as a model, I was blessed to travel to developing nations and learn about different cultures, how people lived, and what they need. Today, with the internet, we can experience the world without leaving home. And there are innovative and amazing people we can learn from. Take advantage of it. For one of my early businesses, it was clear I was going to need the help of experts. Yet I certainly couldn't add anyone to my payroll while getting my business up and running. So I called colleges and universities and connected with graduate students. They brought a lot to the table, and we shared the revenue we generated together. When I began my company, I put a small team together. Everyone had different strengths, and that made my team stronger overall. There are so many ways to learn. Life is a process of ongoing lessons, and none of us are perfect. Failure frequently comes with growth. The hope is to recognize that failures can be educational gifts. When we make the needed corrections to avoid a repeated failure, we are on our way to exponential growth. Regularly taking inventory helps us develop what's working and what's not working. Where can we improve? Continually connecting with customers, clients, and colleagues to learn their thoughts, that is critical. American Family Insurance has its purpose right on its website. They champion dreams and opportunities so everyone can rise. And as you might expect, they also have a great resource right here that can help you clarify your dreams and what's most important to you. It's the American Family Insurance DreamBank, an inspirational community destination and virtual experience designed to help people dream fearlessly. At DreamBank, there's something for every dreamer. There are free events, resources, and on demand programming designed to bring you inspiration and support no matter where your interests lie. It is so exciting. And I encourage you, take advantage of the wonderful programs DreamBank offers. DreamBank is built for purpose seeking dreamers like you who are looking for practical guidance and inspiration. Plus, you're going to join a whole community of dreamers and doers, a sanctuary where aspirations are nurtured and successes are celebrated. I wish DreamBank was around when I was starting my business. It's incredible. And once you've explored and solidified your purpose, motivations, and the dreams you have for your business, it's time to hone in on your company's vision, mission, and core values. Prioritize what's most important to you and what's non negotiable. So start with your vision. It's the big picture of your dream. Say, for instance, opening the top vegetarian restaurant where ethically sourced ingredients are brought in from your community. It's future focused, so it inspires you to keep growing and evolving. At American Family, their vision is to be the most trusted and valued customer driven insurance company. It's aspirational. Your mission is about how you go about achieving that vision and how you bring it to life. It's focused on what you're doing now. Your mission statement should be clear and concise and show a clear plan to achieve your vision. It serves as a beacon as you navigate challenges and opportunities. And crafting a mission statement is an act of clarity and distillation. You're capturing the essence of your purpose in a few impactful words. And using American Family as an example again, their mission is to inspire, protect, and restore your dreams. Because American Family believes a dream is the most valuable thing you'll ever own. And with their mission being grounded in protecting what matters most to their customers, they can build a trust that's essential to their vision. So then you'll want to establish your core values that help produce the framework for decisions and underpin your strategy. Reflecting and developing 3 to 6 core values can help you define how your business treats its customers and employees and the community and the environment. These values can form the bedrock of your company's culture. They will permeate into every level of work and set the tone for how that work gets done. American Family simplifies their values with 6 high impact words: accountable, caring, resilient, inclusive, innovative, and trustworthy. However, your values aren't just words to put on the wall in your office or in a training manual. You have to make a conscious effort to put these values into action. For example, did you know that American Family Insurance has been named #1 in customer satisfaction for digital insurance shopping experiences by JD Power? So, talk about being customer driven. Think about your company's vision, mission, and values as the DNA of your brand. By aligning these principles with your business strategy, you can ensure that the DNA makeup of your brand is reflected in every aspect of your business and goals. Now you have your purpose, vision, and values in place and put into action, but you're not done just yet. In the same way, we grow and change as people and entrepreneurs. So do our dreams and purpose. That's why it's so important to maintain these guiding principles and revisit them regularly. It's a natural part of growth. So don't shy away from it. Embrace it. As we stated earlier, prioritizing your purpose, it doesn't mean sacrificing your profitability. In fact, when done correctly, it can have the opposite effect. That's why you'll want to make sure to align your purpose with your business and financial goals. Here's how to do it. Once you've solidified your purpose, the next step is to do some market research. Consider how your purpose serves the customers you want to attract and keep. What businesses and programs already exist in your community? Identify gaps and search out success stories of other companies and entrepreneurs who are making a difference. Research resources such as business incubators, grants, and other programs you could tap into to help you grow. Talk to people who are involved in businesses that interest you and people who are invested in a similar purpose. Next, you'll want to look at your budget through a purposeful, customer-driven lens. Think about your target audience and what you both value. Do your customers invest in organic food versus cheaper processed food? Do they care about the environment to a degree that they would be willing to spend more on locally sourced goods? Or perhaps the bigger question is, what do they not care about? Let's go back to the vegetarian restaurant example. If your target customers care about ingredients, but perhaps don't mind minimal, simple decor, that's a spending area that you can adjust in your favor. And once you understand your company's role in society and have a better grasp of your target market's needs, you can set your goals up for better success. Your goal is still to have a successful business, so your mission and guiding principles should help boost your bottom line. Purpose can help your business thrive while also making a meaningful impact. At first glance, balancing profit with purpose, it might seem overwhelming, especially if money is tight. But purpose-based businesses are succeeding every day. It truly doesn't feel like going to work when you understand how others will benefit. And while our company's mission for Kathy Ireland Brands has expanded to bring solutions to people of every age and background, serving busy moms, that is always going to be at the heart of our mission. So whatever our company brings to the market, it must bring solutions, not only to the families we serve, but our retail partners, the people in the factories, the people who drive the trucks, Everything we touch needs to be beautiful, safe, and of good quality and have good price to value ratio. Our vision is to teach, inspire, empower, make our world better. And our team accomplishes this by honoring that mission and joining with wonderful people like those at American Family Insurance to support philanthropic needs around the world. We choose our partners in business very carefully, knowing we are working with people who are committed to joining us and giving back makes growing our business even more exciting and meaningful. My most important relationship is with God, and my team today knows my non negotiable that if any opportunity in business, philanthropy, life conflicts with my personal values, it's not right for me or my company. My core team is intentionally made up of a very small group who understand and share my values of how we must work, treat one another, and be of purpose driven mindset when it comes to financial goals. These values and goals also apply to our mindset around marketing our business. Instead of investing in a large billboard ad or massive social media campaign, consider building partnerships and networks that support your mission and can help double your reach. Start with local organizations. Of course, you can participate in traditional organizations like existing networks and the local Chamber of Commerce, but you can also seek out other organizations that have a similar purpose to the one you're passionate about. If you're starting a dog walking business, you could work with a local training group or a rescue operation. If you've developed a natural sleep aid, maybe you could partner with a mattress store. These partnerships can amplify your impact, build bridges to new customers, and enhance your mission. Remember, in today's hyper connected world, the good you put into it can produce a better output than expected. Encourage loyal customers and partners to share your story on social media as a way to spread the word and increase profitability without adding to the marketing budget. Plus, when you can leverage the voices of the people your company is helping to support, your brand shows up in an authentic way that can inspire new audiences to learn more and help support all the good that you hope to do. So, with a promise of profitability as a purpose driven business, it's essential to plan for growth. Whether you're expanding your footprint, adding new team members, or investing in a new area to help fulfill your purpose, make sure to keep your company and brand grounded in that purpose. Focus on what the people you serve really need. Like I've mentioned before, a strong brand is built on authenticity and transparency, and the same goes for growth. When growing your business, it can be easy to shift from a purpose to a profit mindset. But this is the time to hold fast to your commitment and brand message. Remember that times of growth can mean times of difficulty or stress. And as we've discussed, that's the time where your purpose can help you persevere. We are so glad that you're on this journey towards starting a purpose driven business. It can be a challenge. However, it's a rewarding one, and you'll surely learn and grow. With courage and conviction, you have the chance to make an impact on the world while pursuing your dreams. An American Family is always here and ready to help you protect those dreams. And if you have any questions or would like to learn how to get more involved, you can find an agent near you by visiting amfam.com. And we encourage each of you to take the first steps toward becoming a purpose driven entrepreneur. From learning why businesses who put purpose at the forefront succeed, to discovering your own unique vision for connecting with your customers and employees. We've talked about how purpose can help take your business to the next level. And we hope this information gives you a compelling framework to dream big and help make the world a better place. On behalf of American Family Insurance DreamBank, we thank you for for joining us. And please never forget, as you go forward with your purpose driven life and business, never forget to dream fearlessly.